Just how good was Manchester United at their peak? Were they the greatest team ever assembled, better than any other football super teams throughout history? And which era truly represents their prime in the club's 147 years of existence? When we are talking about Manchester United glory years, two specific era comes to mind: the 1999 and 2008 seasons. After my complete analysis, you can decide which one of them was truly the best year of Manchester United's rich history. Be ready to hear the story of the greatest achievements of the greatest football manager of all time, Sir Alex Ferguson. 1999, the treble year. After a trophy-less season and departure of the two most experienced players from the team, Gary Pallister and Brian McClair, losing the Community Shield to rivals Arsenal, there were no football fans with a healthy mind expecting Manchester United to win anything at 1998/1999 season. But it is Manchester United that we are talking about, the master of miracles and crazy comebacks. The starting lineup that the great Sir Alex Ferguson came up with was a very physical and disciplined team which matched his philosophy of football. The very good additions to center back and striker positions of the Dutchman, Jaap Stam, and the Tobagonian center forward Dwight Yorke turned out fine and played a crucial role to their successful season. The starting 11 looked like this, which includes the class of '92 at prime of their career, alongside players like Peter Schmeichel and Roy Keane with great leadership abilities, and the striker partnership of Yorke and Andy Cole, who brought fear to the opposing defenders all season long. Sir Alex Ferguson achieved the great run of 33 games unbeaten in all competition, and losing only 5 times throughout the whole season with the team he had. But still, there were a lot of good competition out there, like the London Giants, Arsenal, and Chelsea. It was a very tough season at Premier League, as Manchester United won the league only 1 point ahead of Arsenal. Their FA Cup run was won in over a decade. United were paired against difficult opponents throughout the competition. En route to the final, they defeated 4 Premier League teams: Middlesbrough, Liverpool, Chelsea, and Arsenal. But what made this FA Cup run one of the most memorable times to United fans was their games versus the traditional rivals Liverpool and Arsenal, which both ended in a very dramatic comebacks for United. At the end of United's FA Cup journey, they faced Newcastle and went comfortably 2-0 with Paul Scholes being in the score sheet, which was very important for the player because he could not have any impact on their next game, fighting for Sir Alex's first ever Champions League final. In 1998/1999 Champions League, the two teams which eventually faced each other at the final were on the same group, fighting for qualification against rivals from Spain and Denmark, Barcelona and Broadby in Group D, which quickly labeled the competition's group of death. Manchester United finished second in the group, qualifying for the next round alongside Bayern Munich, sending Barcelona back to their home. In the knockout stages, United played 2 Italian sides in the quarter and semi-finals, Inter Milan and Juventus. United had never won on an Italian pitch. In the quarterfinals, United advanced 3-1 on aggregate, a 2-0 win in Old Trafford, followed by 1-1 draw in San Siro. In the semi-finals, Juve's captain Antonio Conte met Edgar David's pass to give Juventus an away goal. United equalized in injury time through Giggs, who converted from a Beckham cross. A draw meant that United either needed to win in Italy or get a score draw of 2-2 or greater. At the Stadia delle Alpi, Filippo Inzaghi's early brace put Juventus up 3-1 on aggregate. But Roy Keane, booked and suspended for the final, powered in a header from Beckham's cross, inspiring United's fight back. Dwight Yorke leveled before halftime, and Andy Cole's second-half tap-in sealed a historic 3-2 win, United's first in Italy, sending them to the Champions League final versus Bayern Munich. United were without first-choice central midfielders, Keane and Scholes, as both were suspended after receiving a second yellow card in the competition. Ferguson had to reorganize the team massively. And also, this was the final match for Peter Schmeichel, who captained the team at the time. Champions League final begun very bad, as Mario Basler's early free kick put Bayern ahead, and they nearly sealed it. Scholl hit the post, Janker the bar, and Schmeichel made crucial saves. Ferguson felt he had to do something, responded by bringing on Solskjaer and Sheringham. Stoppage time, United won a corner. Beckham's delivery was half cleared to Giggs, whose scuffed volley found Sheringham to equalize. Moments later, another Beckham corner led to Sheringham nodding down for Solskjaer to smash home the winner, completing United's stunning comeback. United had completed the greatest comeback in the biggest match of their season. Bayern barely had time to restart the game, which referee Pierluigi Collina brought to a close just a few seconds later. Manchester United fans and players could not believe it, all of them cheering in joy, understanding that they have done the impossible, winning the mighty treble. All players celebrating in sheer happiness. It was a very difficult season for the lads, but at the end, they finished it with style, making one of the best Champions League finals, winning the second ever treble in history after Celtic and a first for an English side. The rise of CR7, Manchester United 2008 season. The 2007 to 2008 season was Manchester United at their peak, unstoppable in England, dominant in Europe, and home to one of the greatest teams ever assembled. Under Sir Alex Ferguson leadership, they conquered the Premier League and the Champions League in a campaign filled with drama, brilliance, and sheer determination. This is the story of their historic double-winning season. After losing the title to Chelsea by just 6 points the previous season, Ferguson strengthened his squad with key signings: Owen Hargreaves, Anderson, Nani, and Carlos Tevez, alongside established stars like Rooney, Ronaldo, and Rio Ferdinand. This team was built to dominate. Cristiano Ronaldo was unstoppable, scoring 31 Premier League goals, a record for a midfielder at the time. United started the season on fire, going unbeaten in their first 10 games, but Chelsea and Arsenal pushed them all the way. The title race swung in April when United beat Arsenal 2-1 at Old Trafford thanks to a Ronaldo penalty and a stunning Owen Hargreaves free kick. Then, on the final day, a 2-0 win at Wigan sealed the title, with Ryan Giggs scoring in his record-equaling title-winning season. But the Premier League was just half the story. In Europe, Manchester United were on a mission, their first Champions League final since 1999. After topping a tough group, they edged past Lyon, demolished Roma, and then faced Barcelona in the semi-finals. Paul Scholes' thunderbolt at Old Trafford sent them to Moscow. The reigning night Moscow final. The final against Chelsea was an all-English classic. Ronaldo's towering header put United ahead, but Lampard equalized. In the rain-soaked shootout, Ronaldo missed, but John Terry slipped, and Edwin van der Sar became the hero, saving from Anelka to win it. Manchester United were champions of Europe for the third time, completing an unforgettable double. This team was packed with legends. Ronaldo won the Ballon d'Or, Rooney and Tevez terrorized defenses, while Ferdinand and Vidic formed the best defensive partnership in the world. Van der Sar set a Premier League record with 14 straight clean sheets. This season wasn't just about trophies, it was about legacy. Ferguson's genius, the never-say-die spirit, and a squad that blended youth and experience perfectly. The 2007 to 2008 season remains one of the greatest in football history, a team that played with flair, fought with heart, and conquered Europe. For Manchester United fans, this was the peak of the Ferguson era, a season that will never be forgotten. Although Manchester United was amazing in the 1999 season, but the team that Sir Alex assembled at 2008 was the most dominant team in the world, which later even beat the Europe 11 in a friendly match. The tactics, the attacking trio, the greatest defending duo in the world, and the amazing savior keeper say it all. It was the prime Manchester United. If you enjoyed watching this video, please subscribe to the channel for similar videos in the future. Feel free to write your opinions on the comment section below. The end.